Now, we know what the problems are because in our daily lives we are affected by these problems. But what are the solutions? Where do we move from here? Where do we want to go? What are the possibilities to change this system? What are the possibilities to make this policy making system to attend to the needs of the majority of the people? There are some possibilities, and these possibilities lie if we want to decolonize this policy making system. There are some possibilities of decolonization of system which can help us move from this current situation to a better future. The first possibility is that if we can establish public policy as the political undertaking in Pakistan. Since the colonial times, public policy has been considered a legitimate domain of the civil servants, of the technical experts, of the specialists, but it is the time that we return policy making to its legitimate place, that is politics, to the politicians, to the elected representatives of Pakistan, where people can actually talk to their elected representatives to introduce or change policies. That is the first important step in um, making a shift from colonial paradigm to a democratic paradigm. In this process, of course, this process is not going to be easy. In this process, the role of the policy students or policy scholars is to facilitate the political processes in articulating, defining, and investigating policy issues and developing their solutions. And a lot of policy problems can actually be solved by open debates, political debates, and by collecting various solutions from the people participating in political process. The second important way to decolonize the policy making system is to make public policies by deliberating on issues. We can learn from a number of countries in Southeast Asia, in Latin America, in Europe, where even the municipalities consult people on a wider scale before introducing any change in their policies. Latin American countries are making significant progress in deciding policy issues through public deliberations. The budgets in many municipalities in Brazil are decided by the people themselves. They deliberate on some issues, they make some choices, and then they debate how much budget they need for their neighborhood, for their street, and the budgetary allocations are decided to open assemblies. So deliberation is very important for making public policies in Pakistan. And the third important step is to redesign the bureaucracy. We need to rethink whether we still need to continue with the generalist style of bureaucratic administration, or should we do away with the privileged bureaucratic setup. And the last point is we need to establish strong local governments with legislative mandates to decide public policy issues, to tax people, to collect those taxes, and to make development plans for their cities, and to spend those taxes on their people to generate employment, and to save environment, to look after law and order issues. just like the local governments in European countries or Latin American countries look after the affairs of the citizens in everyday life. So these four steps can contribute to the decolonization of this policy making system, which fails majority of the people in Pakistan.